Hi guys, I'm Dean and this is my video on a pagan coming out to sort of my friends and family. I sort of only sort of more recently have sort of come out of being pagan because I wasn't completely sure whether I was a pagan or not. So going back to probably when I was about 14, when I first was interested in sort of paganism, spiritualism, the paranormal. And back then, to my family, on my father's side, I'd probably say that he was more against me getting involved with things like that. He back then used to see it as sort of a negative thing, something quite bad and dangerous not to get involved in. And it's only probably been more recent that he's been more open to it. I think sort of the older he's got, the more he's sort of maybe understood and accepted different things rather than just being an atheist like he was. With my mum, she really was sort of very open to it for a very long time anyway. She's had different experiences, so I kind of guess she was more accepting with me. I was able to talk to her about things, talk to her about my experiences. One good thing was my friend, whose mum was a psychic, who I kind of learnt a lot from. She was friends with my mum also, so that kind of softened it a bit and made it not so difficult, and I guess kind of made my mum sort of be a bit more understanding about it. So my mum on that side was sort of more supportive. With my friends, I didn't really have any friends who was pagan, just the one friend who was the son of the psychic that used to sort of teach me. So I had him, who was quite understanding, but all of my other friends was either Christian or just sort of non-believers in general really, so I probably never really used to bring conversations up that much. The most we'd probably ever discuss are things like ghosts and haunted houses, things like that. Anything more spiritual, it probably never really happened. That happened with my friend's mum. I would sort of sit and discuss things, where she would teach me meditation, different things like that. So that's probably it. In more recent times, like I would say in the last 6 months or so, where I've sort of really found the true path of me being a pagan, I sort of spoke to a couple of my Christian friends, and even though some of them are a little bit maybe sceptical or saying that maybe it's not a good idea, they've sort of softened to it a bit more and been a bit more understanding that that's my belief and it's my decision. So I suppose they've sort of accepted me more in that sense that that's my belief and that's what I want to do. So I would say not a great bit more information that I've got to tell you really, other than the people that I have told recently have just sort of taken it, and it's been fairly simple. A lot of my work colleagues, they're sort of different sort of different faith backgrounds. So some of them are Sikh, some of them are Jewish. So I tend to at work not really discuss any of my sort of beliefs or pagan sort of background with them. When it comes to work, I just sort of really just keep it more, I would say, sort of personal to me in full. But I certainly would say, since coming on to Spellbound with the other guys, I've been able to be more open and talk more fluently with them about sort of my experiences and my beliefs, and it certainly makes it a lot easier and certainly more enjoyable to be able to talk to other pagans about similar interests. So that's certainly been a really big help to me. I guess at this stage, even though for quite a long time it's been being a pagan has been a very personal thing to me and it's not something that I've really shared with a lot of people, I certainly now feel that it's something that I would like to sort of mix with more pagan people, maybe get involved in more events, so that's something that I definitely want to do. To be able to talk to like-minded people sounds really cool. So that's definitely, I'd say, my next goal is to sort of go out more, meeting pagan people, different venues and events that they arrange, and get involved. So that's a fairly short video, I'm afraid, but that's sort of in brief, I would say, sort of with pagan, with regards to being sort of my family and my friends. Okay, thank you, bye.